The world of fashion, style, and fabulosity is beautiful, but it can break you. And in this episode, we have a chat with Frank Saiyalel, a man who's been there, done that, and is building a hot new brand. Let's live out loud with him next. Hello and welcome to Sheila Lives Out Loud. I'm Sheila Moniga and I'm thrilled you found this channel. Please click subscribe and hit notifications so you never miss an episode. And we are living out loud at Sai Suites, apartments and hotels in Westlands. Take a look at luxury at its very best. Pop in and enjoy a great day and a great stay at Sai Suites Apartments and Hotel. And joining me for a conversation on fashion, style, fabulosity, and the things that really matter is Frankie Saiyalel. Many of you know him as Kenyan stylist, but you know what? We're more than one thing. We're so many things, and he's here to unpack that and a whole lot more. So let's get into it. Kenyan stylist. I think the first time I met you was I don't even know if I met you on that show. It was a show I used to co-host, but I know you were in the building, and a lot of people were like, oh, he's here, he's here, he's here. And you were there to talk about style and fashion, because I think social media was exploding then, and you had figured out that this was the platform that was going to grant you an open access to so many people and budgets for you, and you were right there at the forefront of converting people looking at pictures into a good business. Take us back to being a stylist. Did you always know you were going to be one?
I remember when I was finishing my high school, I thought I was going to end up doing IT. Then when I got into university, I ended up just loving media. So I didn't know what to specify on, so I did all TV and radio production. So while I was studying, I started a fashion blog. So while I was still doing the fashion blog, I just started going for fashion events just to learn about the crafts, what people are doing. And that's when I discovered there are a lot of people in the fashion industry, not only models, not only designers, there are photographers, there's makeup, there's set producers, there's just a ton of other people that people don't talk about. So I decided while I'm still running this blog, I can turn it and just be like a news platform just to talk about these people doing amazing things. And about that time, that was around 2009, this social media thing was not really, people could not really showcase themselves. And here I was, I have a following and I need to see how I can make the best out of it. So I finished my TV and radio production, looked for jobs in TV and radio. I just kept getting jobs in fashion. So I was like, you know what? Why not? Still money. Maybe one day I'll end up doing TV or radio, but for now, fashion is calling. So I was the typical guy, jeans, t-shirt, shorts. I
can't imagine you in jeans, t-shirt, shorts. I'm looking at you right now and I'm thinking, ooh la la, did I iron this dress?
I mean, getting invites, I didn't used to post my pictures. I just had a blog. Nobody knew who runs this blog. So going for these events, I'm seeing people dressed up. And I think thanks to, the medias, the publications, you find there was always the dailies, people showing, and there was something called the fashion police. They'd embarrass people dressed up, which I think was nice because someone has invited you to an event. They have gone all the way to organize, pay for all these things to make it look so nice, and you're showing up in a t-shirt, surely. And the invite says dress up, there's a theme. So I think it kind of helped a lot of people, including me, to look and, look the part. And from then on, I started dressing up more. I was wearing suits. And then, along the way, I decided to, start into a business because everybody was asking, where did you get that? I was like, oh, I have a guy who just makes for me. So the demand grew, and I was like, I can't just be taking business to this guy, and he's not giving me a cut. So let's see how we can do this. So and that's how I just got into making suits.
I remember you being so in demand that there was a wait list that, people would come to you and it would be, please don't come and ask me for something for a wedding on Saturday. Because no, I've got other orders that I need to clear and I've got other clients who are waiting for me to see them. And having a business explode sometimes can be overwhelming.
That's true.
Having the world at your feet sometimes can be a shocker to the system. So how did you cope with all that celebrity and all that success?
I'm really grateful that I really have an eye to detail, and I just don't like doing mediocre, because you find there are times a client would come for their suit, they wear it, they're like, it's nice, it's okay, but I'm just like, I don't want that okay, nice. I really want I want to see the wow on your face.
Yeah.
So you find I don't really take last minute orders, and then there's whole, you're trying to break the norm where, you go to a fundi or a tailor and they're like, it's not ready, come again, or their phone is off. So I really tried. Actually, my expertise mostly is in project management.
Yeah.
Manage individuals. I don't even give them a timeline. I just tell them, how many days do you need as a tailor? It says 3, I'm going to give you 4. In fact, I don't want you to rush it. It's finished, it's fine. If something happens, I always update the customer.
Yeah.
With that helped me, because you find there are people who come with experiences. I went to this guy, or they screwed me up. Most of these people I know, but you can't really badmouth people.
And you can't. I mean, it is the nature of the business.
It's a business. So I think just focusing on the craft and, to be honest, where I started off in 2010 to where I am, huge improvement.
Yeah, a lot can happen in 10 years.
Yeah.
And I want us to train our focus on those 10 years.
Yeah.
Because you were exploding, you were popping, everyone was looking for you. And that's not to say that they're not still looking for you, but there came a shift and there came a change. Because for some time, I didn't see you and I didn't hear from you. It was almost like, when planets go around the moon or something, and there's a bit of silence and all you're waiting for is that ping to know, ta-da, I'm still here. And I think for me, the ping happened in 2017 when I met you, and I met you over a luncheon with
some friends.
Yeah. And I thought, wow, it's so good to see you. I've not seen you in about 2 years.
Yeah.
And then again, went around another disappearing act, and then ta-da, I looked for Nyathe, our mutual friend, and here we are today. So help me understand, where did you go? What was going on? And now I know you've got a fashion brand. You've grown and evolved from building yourself up as a stylist to so much more. So let's walk through the disappearing act and then the brand that you decided to grow into, the person that you are now, and that label that's about to change everything.
Well, as you remember, I said I started with a fashion blog,
Yeah.
so writing about fashion blogs. 80% of the time I'd travel, it would be paid for, showing up to someone's event, doing a review, that you charge by the hour, It was, honestly, it's glamorous, I can't lie. I got exposed to a lot, which I'm very grateful. And then, then got into the suits. So when you're starting a business in the suits, you have to be there, focus on it. Then the blogging gigs started fading off. The invites became less, which is still fine, to be honest, because I was still busy doing the suits. But, if you really want to perfect a craft, you can't be doing a lot of things. You have to put your focus on one thing. Once it gets better, now you can move your focus into something else, as much as the other one is still running. So as I got into the suits full time, there was a lot of excitement around what I was doing, and I was really overwhelmed. People sending me messages, others want to invest in the business. Here I am, a young guy, all this excitement. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm gonna drive that car, I'm gonna get that house. At the same time, responding to these messages, then everybody just disappears. All the investors are just like, okay. Then I was like, you know what? I'll just go on with my life. I'm still running a business. Why not? So I met this person once who became a really good customer. Then along the lines, they're like, oh, I like your craft. There's a little bit of room of improvement, but this is where I want to come in. What can I help you? Do you need anything? So I was like, yeah, we can get into this business together. Why not? And got some investments, bought a lot of assets, only assets for the business, no glamorous life. Got a car, got a new space, improved the brands, got machines, hired tailors. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened to this guy, got into some shady business, I think, or I don't know, I really don't care, to be honest. Then he's like, yo, I don't think the business is growing, I need my money back. I'm like, business doesn't work like that.
Once you invest in it, you've got a period of time to work on
to grow, and so me being naive, all the paperwork was not correct. And so technically it became like a loan because there was nothing, you know,
To show that
to
this
show,
was
yeah.
an investment.
So here I was just like, oh my God, all this, I mean, I'm still busy, but I need to give back
pay
this
off
money.
this debt, yeah.
So I managed to, you know, close the shop. Hence why you said I went quiet. Closed the shop, sold my car, moved out of the house I was staying in. I was just in a space where I just don't need anything to nag me. I was in a relationship, I had to call it off because I just need to, you know, return to
Focus
zero
on
and
what's
just now
happened.
start again, you know?
Yeah, it was traumatizing.
Yeah, and as you say, 2017, that was the exact year, May. I lost everything in May, to be specific. Every week there was something, every week. I was just like, you know what, I'm ready, what else, you know?
Yeah.
It reached a point where I was just like, I'm just ready. Like, if I'm dying today, like, it's
no,
about
man.
time, you know?
That's dark.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but the past 5 years have been very dark for a lot of Kenyans,
Yeah.
where something happens that pushes you right to the fence. You're right on the ring and you're just thinking, ready, I'm done. Do what you will. But how did you come back? Because when you're against the ropes in the ring and life has punched you a good one, either one of two things happens. You come back swinging or you actually do fall out.
That's true.
But you're here, so that means you came back swinging.
Yeah.
So walk us through that.
So, of course, as the year went on by, months after months, you know, I had to cut down my costs, my living budget, starting all over. Hey, getting used to a car was not nice. You know, the luxury of walking out of your house, driving, you know, now to cabs, to jobs.
Yeah.
Not
With
that it's a bad life.
No, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
when you've been driving
Yeah.
and people have been following your blog, did you
Yeah.
have people sitting in the jab looking at you like, I think I know this guy. I think it's him. Did you ever experience and then someone pulls out their phone just to be sure that side profile is actually,
I mean, to be honest, I've never really felt like there was a huge change in my life.
Yeah.
Because I still get it every day, you know. People say hi to in the clubs, people want to take a picture, people want to just say thank you for, I don't know, you inspire me for your style, or, you know, after what I've been through, I used to share some stuff. So as the year went by, trying to recover now to gain back all I lost, you know, start a new shop or a business.
Yeah.
That was the toughest part because, you know, calling friends, not to ask even for money, just to vent because nobody knew what was happening. I literally lost a lot of friends, which was shocking in the beginning, but right now, even today, I'm ready to lose whoever wants to go because
that's the nature
I
of
got
life.
used to it, you know.
Yeah. Seasons change and then suddenly so does your friends list. And nobody prepares you and nothing prepares you for those changes because you're thinking friends for life.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always work out like that.
So friends changed, left, some stayed. I gained new ones who are still tight.
Yeah.
And I mean, when I look back at it now, I'm grateful. I really had to go through that. There's no regrets. And, you know, it was rough. You know, I sunk into depression. I started drinking a lot, promiscuous life, gained weight. I was like a hermit, staying in my room the whole day, going out at night, same routine all the time, no appetite. And then, you know, it reached a point now, I was just like, I need to get serious.
Yeah.
I need to stop feeling sorry for yourself, try different things. But eventually what really worked for me was prayers and exercising.
You got down on your knees one evening and just said, God.
Prayers. I mean, there's a lady friend I still visit who just inspires me because she has achieved so much for her life, has retired early. She's just enjoying life right now, and everything she just tells me is just prayer. And, you know, I was just like, no, let me try this prayer thing.
Yeah.
And things have changed overwhelmingly, you know. My business is back on its feet. I am really making good money, to be honest. My craft has improved. I'm really grateful.
And
I'm really
the
grateful.
person that you are has also improved because you've been down to one of the most difficult phases in life that any individual will ever go through, and you've pushed yourself back and found the faith to keep pushing. I'm thinking, you put up a post on Facebook a little while ago, and you really opened up about what you experienced and what you went through. And it was incredible to see the feedback, to see people reaching out to you. And suddenly you'd gone from, this is how you're going to pair your jacket and your shoes, to this is what real life really is. While you can get the style side of everything right, you can have your heart broken and your mind so messed up. And it's better that you fix what's on the inside than race towards what's on the outside. And in looking at how you've adapted and how you've changed and how you've grown, you've really got a hot new brand that's really shaken up. I know you've come to the interview and there's someone who's coming to pick up their delivery, and the packaging looked like, I really wanted to see what was inside. So you're really working and pushing yourself. So tell us about knowing that you were going to do more than just help talk, style people and talk about fashion. Tell us about the brand. Tell us about this clothing line.
Yeah, I mean, something that I'm really happy about that never left me was just creativity and just having an eye. It could be just even plating food. The presentation really matters to me, to how I lay my bed. So that is something has never left. So you find, I got a bit of access of money. So you find money enables you to do stuff. It's not the excitement. It's just, it enables you to over-imagine how this little room can change to be a studio, amazing studio. So that is what I really worked on, changed my brand to my name now, different colors, working with different people, because sometimes as a creative, it's you have one eye, but it's good to invite other people to see what they can do and see how you can work. And just also perfecting your craft, sometimes you really have to spend money to make money. So investing in what I believe in, investing in what I love, also just shutting off naysayers. It could be family, it could be friends, and take risks. Yeah.
Those are the things that really matter in life. That sometimes your biggest critics are going to be the people you love the most. And sometimes the people that you really shouldn't listen to are people who you've listened to all your damn life. Sometimes the tables are turned in that way, and you've got to believe in yourself. But most importantly, believe in your God more to know that He's going to catch you no matter what happens. And in talking about Saiyalel, which is your brand, what does it stand for? Because, every brand has a vision, has a mission, has, walk us through Saiyalel. Who is it for? Because we know who it's by. So who's the Saiyalel, man or woman?
When it comes to suits and just dressing up, I want to be the best. I really want to be the best. I can be the best. There's been people before, but we're all different. There's no competition. All these markets, I can stand out. I'm going to stand out. And it's all about people who appreciate good things in life. And that's all the brand is about. So if you're that person and you believe in yourself, you can look the part. And, it's not really an ad, but yeah.
Go ahead, do it.
So yeah, just come through. The craft is amazing. We work with amazing Thailand tailors. Everything is perfection. The first time I produced from there, when my stuff arrived there, I knew it. It was like, you just know this is it. Because you're just like, not that you're doing mediocre stuff, it's just you get better, and you're grateful for where you had to go do that to get where you are now.
To get to where you are now. So here's the billion-dollar question. Are you wearing Saiyalel?
Actually, I am, I am.
I was looking and I was thinking, wow.
Yeah, I am.
This is great.
Thank you.
This is truly, truly impressive.
Yeah.
And we're about to finish, with this conversation, and I don't want to let you go because you're such a beautiful soul. You've got such a wonderful spirit and a wonderful heart.
Thank you.
Going forward, the things that matter to you most, I think your priorities have completely changed.
Definitely.
But what is the one thing that helps you? You've talked about prayer, but what are the things that keep you grounded, that keep you together? Because when you've been to the bottom, when you've battled depression, you can't say, I'm done with depression forever, because life is unfolding. Challenges will happen, difficulties come. So how do you cope with that?
Number one definitely is prayer. And then the people you surround yourself with. you know, my circle of friends has changed for the better.
Yeah.
People who are really doing a lot in themselves, in their lives. They know how to work. They know how to take time off to enjoy life. So it's how you know, it rubs off to you. It really rubs off. And I'm sure even when you're going through something, or if you know what's good for you, it's just people are mostly scared to take the risk. You know, it could be a habit, it could be a lifestyle. Sometimes you really have to reset to zero to start over again. So that's what keeps me grounded, and just setting goals. I have this thing, like I've set 20 goals for this year, at least even achieve 15 or even 12. At least that's an achievement. So, and then just have someone to keep you accountable, you know, it helps. My best friend does that.
Thank you so much for making the time to sit and chat with us. And I think I am going to order a suit.
Yeah,
I mean, why not? You embody, your brand embodies all the things I agree with and resonate with. But the doors remain open to Sheila Lives Out Loud.
Thank you.
And we will wish you well. Anytime you need us, please yell. And it's all right to post your social media handles on the show and also on my platforms. So let's get that Saiyalel brand up and popping. Because that's where it belongs, up and popping. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And all the very best. He is such an amazing personality. I hope he has inspired you. Yes, tough times will come, but they don't have to go with your dreams, with your passion, with your drive, with your strength. You can still fight back. Look out for Frankie Saiyalel and his amazing, incredible brand, Saiyalel. I think I'm going to wear one of your pieces, possibly in the next season, yeah?
My calendar, it's here. So
okay, so I'm going to book. I booked my suit already. So don't forget to click subscribe and hit notifications to this channel. We are going to sign out now. Thank you so much, Sai Suites Apartments and Hotels in Westlands, for hosting us. This is truly a magical home away from home. Do pop in and enjoy your stay. Let's catch up for the next episode of Sheila Lives Out Loud. Until then, enjoy yourself.